Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel AgriEdit. So in this video, we have a very special guest here who will be talking about the MBA, and this is the very first time in our YouTube channel which we are talking about the MBA, which is very new, which we have not talked in any of the previous videos. So MBA is basically a very good opportunity for students if he or she wants to make career in the private sector. So this is after the BSc Agriculture, where one has to pursue 2 years of MBA degree. Based on that, they will be placed in the top companies of India and also in the international level where they can make their career. So this would be very much interesting. The podcast will be really interesting for you people. So watch until the end of this video and take the full benefit. In this video, we are going to discuss about the in and out of the MBAs, so the pros and cons, and what is this actually, how to start, and what are the things that you have to clear, what are the things that you have to know about these exams, the positive sides and the negative sides, and also we'll be talking about the career growth that you will be having after pursuing your MBA. And I'm very glad to have this podcast session because the speaker here, he is my batchmate from BSc Agriculture. Now he has 2 years of experience after completing his MBA now. So he will be, I believe, like he will be the best person to guide you people and give us the relevant information regarding the MBA. So before we proceed with the podcast, so I would request you to please introduce yourself.
Sure. I'm Gajanan Rodna. I completed my BSc Agriculture from University of Agriculture and Science, Harvard. Then I went to IRMA to pursue my MBA. Basically, we call it as a PGDRM, Rural Management specifically. After completing my yes, sorry. After completing my MBA, I got placed into Geo as a in 2023. I placed there. From then, I am working as a marketing manager at Geo.
Okay.
So, this is a brief introduction of myself.
Okay, thank you so much for your introduction. So let us start. We'll not directly jump into the MBA. I want to ask you this very common questions. So this is also haunting the students. I hope like it is comfortable even if we include the Hindi in between.
Yeah, sure.
या ओके स्टूडेंट्स लाइक वो आर फ्रॉम नॉर्थ इंडिया लाइक इस वीडियो में हम यही बात करने वाले हैं कि एमबीए का क्या फ़ायदा है, एमबीए करने के लिए क्या कौन कौन से एग्जाम्स को क्रैक करना होगा, क्या स्ट्रेटेजीज बनाने होंगे, और इसके बाद करियर में कैसा ग्रोथ रहेगा अगर आप लोग एमबीए चूज़ कर रहे हो. क्योंकि बहुत बार ऐसा कन्फ्यूजन भी होता है कि मुझे गवर्नमेंट वाले सेक्टर पे जाना है, गवर्नमेंट जॉब्स को प्रिपेयर करना है, शुड आई प्रिपेयर द प्राइवेट सेक्टर. So we have a speaker who is actually have a good experience of 2 years in the private sector, and he is also willing to just guide you people. तो अगर आप इस वीडियो को देख रहे होंगे देन यू विल बी एबल टू गेट अ गुड अमाउंट ऑफ इन्फॉर्मेशन. आप अगर आपको इस वीडियो के बाद भी कुछ भी डाउट्स आ जाए तो आप कमेंट सेक्शन में लिख सकते हो, उसका सारा डिटेल्स और रिप्लाई मिल जाएगा. ओके, तो बिफोर वी स्टार्ट मेरा एक कॉमन क्वेश्चन है. देखो, जो भी स्टूडेंट्स है बीएससी एग्रीकल्चर के, वो देखते हैं कि बीएससी एग्रीकल्चर के बाद क्या है, लाइक व्हाट आफ्टर बीएससी एग्रीकल्चर. So the major options the students will have, it's about the MSc, or they will plan for the MBA, or they have to go for the state government exams, the central government exams, like basically the competitive exams, or they are also wanting to look into the field of the entrepreneurships. So these are the major options. And in the competitive, like a few are interested in going for the UPSC state level PCS exams, and also major category of students are now interested towards the banking because of its regularity. So these are the broad categories of opportunities for a student when he wants to decide something. So in all of these categories, I want to ask you, like मैं ये पूछना चाहूँगा कि तुम like why you choose MBA, like so what made you to choose MBA, what kind of analysis, what kind of thinking that you made to decide yourself for this exam.
Actually, when I talk to my seniors and all, it actually started from Sneha Tanda. You know Sneha Tanda. We
Yeah.
had a group. Uh, it all started from there only. There, I had a conversation with seniors and all. And from there, I built a habit of visiting these agriculture and entrepreneurship kind of things. I visited many of them. So from there, I got an interest into that, and I wanted to genuinely pursue that. In my mind, I didn't had that I need to pursue higher MSc or MBA kind of thing. So from there, senior suggested me to why can't you pursue MBA if you have this interest of entrepreneurship. Then I had this question if MBA or MSc and all. Then I had few more conversation with seniors who already did that and all. Then I got a clear picture that MBA provides you that opportunity to experience to be in the corporate life. And if not, if it is not guaranteed, na, if you go to entrepreneurship, it's not 100% guaranteed you will be get succeed. So here, if you did your MBA, then you will be doing work and you have work experience. Then you can try corporate, yeah, corporate life may survive or something.
Okay, so
Otherwise,
this is basically based on your
yeah,
interest.
yes,
So
this
your
my
decision
view
of
is
going for the MBA, it was because of the interest. So you are inherently interested in the entrepreneurship. So like I can say that MBA is the first step towards the entrepreneurship, like the first formal step. If someone wants to study the things first, the understand the business line, and then like if he is seriously wanting to go for entrepreneurship, then he or she can consider the MBA first, where they'll get exposed themselves to various things based on the learning they make. That would be beneficial for them to pursue their career. Okay, so this is very interesting. Okay, so this is about the MBA, like why you choose. Yeah, please.
if MSc versus MBA आया था ना उस time I was clear that if I had in mind that if I wanted to pursue in educational kind of thing, professor बनना है या research करना है, in that case I would have pursued MSc. And job लेना
Okay.
है तो definitely I could have gone with the banking jobs or any other government job. But I had this in mind. No, that's why I went with the
Okay.
my interest and based.
Okay, what if like students, for example, like if I ask you, the students are not everyone will be interested in the entrepreneurship. So ultimately, the one or the other day, like after completing their graduation, they expect a job, a well-paid job, right? So even if they are considering that, is the MBA a good option?
Yes, definitely. MBA is a very much good opportunity, especially nowadays. In 2025, India is growing in a very much phase and better opportunities are here, even in IoT, even in definitely agriculture field are also agriculture graduates or farm science graduates are getting very well paid job and even work life balance is also there. There is a notion now government job is a permanent job kind of thing. There are few companies in corporate life also where you feel it is a government job. No one is removing you, but there is a you need to take it with a pinch of salt. You need to work on yourself, update yourself regularly, kind of thing.
Okay, it all
Apart
depends on
from
the
that,
skill
it
that
is very
all
much
depends on the
that
skill that the students have.
yes,
Okay, so fine. So this is about like how you decided your MBA. Now let us start your journey. Like how, like what is the process? Like tell us the process of joining a MBA after completing the BSc Agriculture.
after completing BSc Agri or Foreign Science, you have few opportunities from where I am. Ahmedabad is there, Lucknow is there, Kirma, manage. I consider specifically these are four top issues. Apart from there, NAM, NARM, IIPM, Valicom, these four are also there. These are
Also
specifically
manage, I
for
guess. Yeah.
agri-business management, yeah, farm science related management courses. If you want to go there, yeah. If you are not a farm science
Okay.
graduate, you also go there. But agri graduates or farm science graduates are preferred here, and these institutes attract the roles or jobs from agri-tech, yeah, agri related specialized होते हैं ना because of these students only companies are coming here to hire people who are from foreign background. So these are your opportunities, and if you want to clear them, you need to prepare for CAT examination and CMAT. These are two big boys you need to prepare for. And IRMA specifically accepts that also. If you are not preparing for CAT and CMAT, you can prepare for that. If you are preparing these three examination, I think majority of institutes you are starting with the
Okay. So the syllabus is more or less the same for all these exams that you have mentioned.
yes, yes.
Okay, but the difficulty level, like which is the most toughest exam?
Uh, the toughest exam here, I can't say CAT is most toughest. Yeah, CMAT is because this what they both the exams expects are different. CAT में ऐसा होता है you have time. For example, 40 minutes का time है and if you clear 33 percentage of the questions also, you will be getting into the top 10 percentile of the grade total. So above 90
Okay.
percentile में you will go. So here you have time, but you need accuracy in CAT. टाइम ले लो आराम से करो बट एक्यूरेटली करेक्ट करो कैट का फॉर्मूला सिमैक में पूरा सिलेबस कवर होना चाहिए एंड सब एग्जामिनेशन में टफ क्वेश्चन उतना नहीं होता है बट स्पीड होना चाहिए उसमें स्पीड वर्सेस क्वालिटी का फर्क है सो फॉर पीपल हु आर गुड एट स्पीड उनके लिए सिमैट इजी है पीपल हु हैव एक्यूरेसी बट स्पीड नहीं है उनके लिए कैट इजी है एंड वाइस वर्सा
Okay, but institutions accept either SIMAT or CAT, like they can go with any of this exam.
Yes, but if you want to,
Yeah, okay,
I
that's good.
suggest please target for cat because I will take cat only. They don't take them as. But other four,
The
five
top, the
institutes,
top institute
take
for
cat.
the MBA.
Yes, I am
Yeah.
Ahmedabad and Lucknow. They take
Okay.
cat only. Apart from that, all others also take cat
Mhm.
and CMAT. So you need to prepare for both
Okay.
because
So
first
CAT is
exam
common
will be
among all the institutes.
yes, yes. Cat is like
The CAT is common. Yeah.
universal
Okay, got it.
examination for me.
Okay. So what is the like timeline of this exam? Like every year, like if someone is pursuing the BSc Agriculture, like at what stage, like what
Yeah,
timeline
CAT
they can
every
write it?
year नवंबर में होता है नवंबर लास्ट संडे या दिसंबर फर्स्ट संडे the every year the date will be same मतलब the timing will be same and CMAT I think it is in February after February March April में next year में होगा
Okay.
so if you
So
want
yeah.
yeah who are pursuing fourth year, they need to write. For example,
Okay.
2025 में if you want to take admission, you must write 2024 का CAT, but 2025
Okay.
का CMAT.
Okay.
So
Got it.
नवंबर में it's like that.
Okay, so like students, like if you are pursuing your BSc Agriculture and if you are in the last year of your studies, at that time you have to actually prepare for these exams and you have to write it. And by the next semester, like you'll be getting your degree, and by that you'll be able to enter into the MBA for 2 years of MBA. So this is how it is. The duration is CAT will be around November, December, and CMAT is like Feb or March. So this is how the timeline is. And what is the different tiers in these exams? Like, is it only the exam and interview, or two steps of exams?
Yeah, CAT and the CMAT, these are qualifying examinations. If you qualify certain, if you will write the exam and get some percentile, X, Y, Z percentile, if every specific college have their own cutoffs, if you clear that cutoffs, you will be getting into the next procedure. It may be personal interview या group discussion, personal interview या उनका भी एक specific test होंगे you will be entering into next
Eligible
procedure.
for that?
Yeah, eligibility.
Okay, okay. So basically, just like the IBPS A4, like prelims, like just like prelims kind of thing, like you just have to clear the cutoff and then you'll be eligible based on the individual cutoff for the different institutes. So this is how it is. Okay. So this is all about the MBA, the procedure. Now, like, just tell us about the MBA life. Okay. Someone is really interested, so he or she has cracked it and entered into MBA. So what is the pros and cons of being a MBA graduate?
MBA graduation में you will get different kind of uh, life altogether. It's not you are no more a child also you are no more a adult also.
Okay. Okay.
You have that opportunity as well. The nightlife, the studies, every subject have its own group. You need to prepare for that and 5 to 6 members एवरी ग्रुप होता है फॉर एग्जांपल हमारा इफ आई हैव अ फ्रेंड इन माय इरमा उनका मेरा आई थिंक व्हाट्सएप का सम 50-60 ग्रुप्स होंगे बिकॉज वे आर इन सेम सेक्शन उतना कोर्सेस होंगे उतना ही सब ग्रुप्स सब प्रोजेक्ट्स तो नाइट लाइफ एंजॉय करोगे एंड इवन स्पोर्ट्स थोड़ा बहुत होता है तो वो भी विद द फुल एक्सटेंट होता है इफ आई वांट टू टेल कंपेयर इट टू क्रिकेट ना, T20 क्रिकेट में लास्ट 4 ओवर्स का क्या होता है ना, उतना ही इंटेंसिफाइड होता है, उतना ही एनर्जेटिक होता है, इंटरेस्टिंग
पूरा
होता
दो
है.
साल
यस यस, इट्स
Complete
काइंड ऑफ
2 years.
complete
Okay.
2 years.
हाँ,
Okay.
कंप्लीट
Okay.
यस,
So like
पैकेज.
So like can you please classify your like 2 years of MBA into the pros and cons properly? Like what are the pros of doing this MBA and what are the cons, if any?
बेसिकली लाइफ के बारे में लेके हम प्रोस बोलेंगे तो फर्स्ट वन इज नेटवर्किंग, बिकॉज MBA डोंट simply it's not for knowledge. So me simply knowledge चाहिए तो you can learn it over YouTube also. But it also
Okay.
provides the
Okay.
network. So MBA इधर तुम्हें हेल्पफुल होता है. नेटवर्किंग इज वेरी मच इम्पोर्टेंट एंड कम्युनिकेशन पार्ट. कम्युनिकेशन, फॉर एग्जांपल अ पर्सन हु डू एंड डोंट नो एनीथिंग, इफ उनको अच्छे से बात करने आता है ना, ही विल बी गोइंग टू एक्सेल इन कॉर्पोरेट लाइफ. तो these communication two pros बोलना है तो एक networking, एक and second one is communication aspect. These are very much two pros. And life तो है ही, I explained, you will definitely remember it for a
enjoy
life.
the
Enjoy
every
the
bit. Yeah.
every bit.
हाँ
Yeah. Okay.
हाँ,
Okay.
Okay.
वो है. These are few pros for that. And negatives है. नेगेटिव्स मतलब मैं नेगेटिव्स ऐसा नहीं बोलूंगा, बिकॉज द डिग्री, और हम अभी तक क्या कर रहे हैं, करते हैं ना मास्टर्स से पहले, स्पेसिफिकली MBA का डिफरेंटली कल्चर, ऐसे कल्चर चेंज होता है. हु आर कमिंग फ्रॉम विलेज बैकग्राउंड और या स्मॉल टायर सिटीज से,
Rural
उन
Rural
background.
कल्चर,
Yeah.
background. Yeah.
हाँ, they kind of experience shock, kind of cultural shock, वैसा हो सकता है उनको. बट आई डोंट थिंक कि नेगेटिव काइंड ऑफ कुछ है, वैसा मैं नहीं बोलूंगा. आई थिंक इट्स गुड अपॉर्चुनिटी.
So, but one major concern regarding like particularly for agriculture students, like I can put it in the cons. So it's about the financial expenditure. So that one has to make for the MBA. Yeah. So what do you comment on this?
If you clear for IRMA, IIM or any good premier MBA institutes, no, there is a facility for the government. You will get without collateral loan, and that too in a much cheaper rate. So I do have a loan now, but I don't feel burdened because कितना, for example, तुम्हारा किसी भी कॉलेज है, XYZ कॉलेज है, and it is you are paying some, example के लिए 10 lakhs you are paying. You if you are paying 10 lakhs, na, the average package will be around that only, 10 12 lakhs of that college.
Okay.
So
So for example, like on an average, doing an MBA in India, like the institutes that you have mentioned. So what is the range of fees for pursuing 2 years of MBA?
IIMs का around it is in 20 lakhs, दोनों
Okay.
IIMs. इरमा का है 16 to 17 lakhs उसका है.
Okay.
एंड इवन मैनेज का आई थिंक 10 to 15 के बीच में है. एंड अदर्स आल्सो नियम नॉर्म, ये
Okay.
भी
Like
10 to
it,
15 के
at
बीच
least
में.
it's the minimum is like five and above.
या मिनिमम इज 10 आई थिंक, नॉट 5.
Okay. Minimum is
इफ यू
10. Okay. 10 and above. Oh.
Okay. So like how you're planning for yourself? Like would you suggest that to someone to take the loan and come for MBA?
And complete his
डेफिनेटली.
degree.
Yeah, definitely. Even specifically in IRMA, you will get scholarships also. There are few, as I said, now we had 250 strengths. Around in 250, around 40 to 50 people get this scholarship. So I'm not talking about the specific one. College specific scholarships are there, and even some corporates will also provide some 1 lakh, 2 lakh, yeah, some XYZ lakh rupees for students as a scholarship, and even central government schemes also are there. So I definitely suggest people to pursue MBA, especially after completing their agriculture, yeah, degree graduation. If you get the scholarship, that is like you are finding a gold mine. If you are not getting this scholarship, then also if the MBA is worth it. If you are doing from a good known
Institute. Yeah.
institute. Uh,
Okay. So, so this is all about the MBA, like that you have spoken about the 2 years of MBA, like the pros and cons regarding the fee structure. But still, this is to be known by the students. That students, like if you are willing to pursue the MBA in India and the top institutes, which preferably chooses the agriculture graduates. So then, like the average cost comes sums up to be like 10 and above. Like you should be prepared for it. Like you have to at least invest it in the starting. Anyhow, like you will be getting it back by getting the placements. As I said, like the placements are like on an average starts with 8 to 10. So this is the average placements based on the, like this is different from institute to institutes. So like the institute that from where he has studied, like the average package is like 10 to 11, around 10. So all your batchmates like
Year
yeah.
wise year it is different. In my institute, it's
Okay.
around 15. Because different
Okay. The
sectors
average is
also
15.
face, yes, average is around 15. Sometimes it
Okay.
works to 14, yeah, 13, yeah, sometimes it's go beyond 15. The average is
Okay.
15. But when we say as a
Okay.
15, sometimes it's average, right? So it may give different
What is the
perception.
top? Like from your batch? From your
Top,
batch, what was the top like placement?
there are 50 lakhs package also when the abroad companies are coming to hire you.
Okay.
Yeah, if you are placing in simply uh, Indian companies, yeah, multinational companies in India, you can get around 25 to 30 lakhs.
Okay. Okay. So if I want to ask you, yeah. So if I want to ask you regarding like your batch placements, like what was the highest, like up to what extent it went in your batch, if you remember?
I remember it's around 25 to 30 के बीच में था
Okay, that 25
because
to 30.
uh,
Okay.
even these COVID and all played a major role back then because in that time the abroad companies hesitated to come to uh, place in India from our institutes because cross country there was nothing expanding kind of thing. So then the highest package का ये drop हो गया but now it's picking up. Yeah, depends. एक दो कंपनी आ गई तो highest ज्यादा हो जाता है एक दो कंपनी नहीं आई तो
Okay.
Okay, so that's like average sums up to be like around 15 to 14, like as you mentioned. So this is the average package one students can expect. So if you are pursuing his MBA, his or her MBA from these top institutes specifically. So next thing I would ask you this, like being a agriculture graduates, is there any extra edge in pursuing the MBA?
Yes, definitely, because after 2020, kind of there is more impetus to agriculture and technology aspects, even in dairy technology, agri, even IoT. There are huge gap. Okay, people need skilled employees, skilled people. So to work in this segment, if not agriculture, they are hiring some other graduation people. So if you are completing your agriculture graduation, this is the better opportunity I say because
So preferably they expect like a BSc Agriculture graduate for the rules, like there are all like flourishing the
number of like opportunities for this particular sector actually, and the students who are willing to do it, if they are from the agriculture background, they can definitely consider the MBA as a very good option. Yeah.
yes,
So
definitely. And even I am seeing this in with my own eyes. Our seniors in IRMA there are only 5 members,
okay.
and our batch में 10 हो गया and juniors में 20, 30. It's increasing trend I am seeing. So I'm being happy by seeing this trend. People are getting this opportunity and they're making out of it.
Okay, so this is all about the MBA. For example, like see, next question, like from the student end, would be like same, the government exams versus the private exams. So always, like as you said, there is a notion that government exams are extra benefiting. They are always beneficial compared to the private. So how do you take this and how do you reply this?
So there is definitely in Indian culture there is leaning towards government job. Even my brother is a government employee, and I here in my family give more. impetus, matlab, leaning towards government job. I too experience the same. But personally, I feel uh, uh, private jobs and corporate jobs have more to offer to you. If you want a 9 to 5 job, private में option है. If you want to change the work culture, for example, I joined as a marketing manager in XYZ company, and it is work culture is very toxic. If so, I have option to change the sector. अभी agritech में हूँ. If I want to change, I can change to any other sector, banking sector. I can go. If not marketing, I can go to operation department change कर सकता हूँ, location change कर सकता हूँ. And when I change, I get hike also from company to company. It's getting better and better. And if you need work-life balance, there is work-life balance, but you need to choose that. Okay, if you need money, you get money, but that how much money you will get, that much pressure, tension you will get. So you need to
Balance
decide
it.
that limit. That
Yeah.
option is there, but government may it has its own perks. Government is I'm not saying it is bad. I know it is good, but it has its own benefits and negatives. But when I was deciding, I consider that government is like a one-way road. If you go get into some business, some job, you will prepare for that and you convert that examination and you get into that. And if you don't like that, in worst case scenario, I'm talking, if you don't like that, you need to come back to prepare for another examination. You can't jump company to you
So
can't say,
basically, there is a lot of flexibility. Lot of
flexibility
flexibility.
is there
Okay.
yes.
So other
And
than that,
Like see about the job permanency, like people also talk regarding that. In the private there is no permanency in any of the sectors, like any of the companies. So like how a corporate mindset, like a corporate employee have the mindset, like how actually they plan for themselves to make out their career. So what actually happens at your colleagues, at your place, at your sector actually.
yeah, this corporate में permanent नहीं होता है. I definitely support that also. But there are few companies where people join as a, after their completing their MBA or whatever degree, and they retire there only.
okay.
I have seen my own eyes, and in my current company also, I am seeing those kind of people. So from then my perception changed. But after joining any company as a corporate employee, you need to work at any given point of the day and simply uh, have that awareness industry में क्या हो रहा है. If you are in working in operations, operation में कौन सा वाला tool आया which is helping your operations get more easier. If you are not learning that, definitely they are going to kick you out. So
Yeah.
you need to learn that skill sets, update yourself. So if you are doing that, now if you are getting experience by the day, by the process, no one is going to kick you out of that company. If that company is doing that, there are n number of companies which are waiting to get the experienced people. If if you lose one job, there is opportunity for 10 jobs, but only make sure you are capable for you are well equipped with the skills to get that job. So I don't think this is very dangerous market in corporate because there is a number of opportunities and simply make yourself as a capable person to get that opportunity.
Okay, to summarize, like we can see it like someone is who is willing to be competitive, who wants to learn every day, who wants to just stretch his hands to make it his career, and he is very capable enough to do that. Then this sector basically, or mostly, it will suit for that kind of student. So then the student can think of it. But growth is mostly at a private sector. If someone is expecting some like infinite growth, then they can definitely explore this sector. And also, like as you mentioned, the work culture is not toxic everywhere. uh, it depends, like there is a full flexibility that they can even change the sectors in between, and this is how it works. And a lot of employees are now moving into the MBA, like a lot of students are actually moving into the MBA. And how much satisfied you are currently?
From where I'm coming, I never expected this kind of life. Yeah, I have few problems, few yeah, negativity is also there. Everything is there. That's why I think this is a life. There is a problem, then there is a solution. That's why it is. this much happening kind of. So I feel I'm very much
Okay.
satisfied.
So,
I feel that okay,
okay.
good.
Being a MBA graduate, you are very satisfied about your decision. Okay. So let us talk about a few things about the preparation. Like, yeah, please.
Uh, I was simply saying maybe if I chose some other profession over this, I think it's the same because you can't change your past. So you future में क्या you are doing now, या present में you work, you can change. So that's why
Okay.
I always feel satisfied for the change. Yeah, decision I took.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what. Okay, very nice. So, like, I will also ask you about this question regarding the preparation. Like, if someone is wanting to prepare after watching this video, like they are interested to preparing for it, like how one should approach. Is there any coaching that they have to go for? Is it compulsory that someone has to go for coaching, or like how you have done it at your place, and what do you suggest?
Okay. Definitely, I suggest to take some coaching because it is a competitive field. So one error might make you lose some good opportunity. So it's better to take guidance from your seniors. By the end of the third year, you must decide whether you want to go with the MSc, MBA, or any kind of job. So if you decided after third year, no, then you must start preparing for these kind of examinations. If you started preparing for CAT, it is happening in November. So from Jan you can prepare for that. So keep a buffer of some 60 days for a mock test. Last 60 days for mock test and उससे पहले some 90 days या 60 days for revision and first में पूरा course cover करना है तुम्हें and also you need to get into the strategy part and all because here as I earlier mentioned it is not definitely you don't need to complete all the syllabus 100%. If you prepare in quant arithmetic से 50% क्वेश्चंस आता है and LRDI may be same and sorry VRC may be same. So you play for your strength, you can play for your strength, and still you make with a good college. So there are few big three career launcher is there, Times is there, and IMS. These are three. And I took from Takshila. It is based on Pune. I took coaching from that institute for specifically quant. They have very good faculty. And for DILR, I followed एक यूट्यूब में एक चैनल है एलाइट्स ग्रिड it is one spot solution for LRDI, I think. Great material he is explaining in 5 minutes video he is completing set, Pura set. So from there, and VARC, I think I am not a right person to talk because it is not my stronghold. So I played on these two subjects, quant and some other content based on LRDA. So you must work
Okay,
on it.
so like the every details is mentioning like that will be available in the description box. So if you are interested to go for it, and if you have anything to ask him, like you can always comment on this video, and he is happy to assist. And we'll give the detailed information in the description so that this podcast will be actually helping you if you are wanting to know and if you are also wanting to prepare for this exam. So it was a very nice podcast. Like we got to know about many things, being seeing the employee from a private sector, like how his mindset is, like how he's having his life, and what is the job opportunities, and also about the salary that MBA guy can have. So before we end this podcast, I would request you, like if you have any message to the younger generation who are thinking of coming to MBA, or they are still searching like what after BSc Agriculture, so what do you want to suggest?
I simply suggest keep touch with your seniors. They have enough information and knowledge to guide you, and definitely they will guide you. Because if they made few faults, they will say, "Don't do this." And if they saw few good things happen to their friends, and they're definitely going to tell you. So keep touch with your seniors. That is the first thing, and enjoy karo because our seniors also told that these are golden life or golden time period. We said, "Nah, bhai, ye kya hai?" now we are feeling, yes,
Yeah.
Okay, after coming into the becoming an employee, you feel it like student life was always a golden life. Yeah.
enjoy and keep touch with your seniors. बात करो. Yes.
Okay.
So thank you so much, students. Like as I told you, if there is anything else, we are always happy to assist. So you can contact us anytime. And Gaja, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sparing your precious time and actually guiding our students. Thank you so much.